to start by offering the family special thanks to the two Erics, Eric Raff and Eric Badger, who've made it possible for Chelsea's vision of a community of artists, readers, writers, thinkers, and holiday hijinks fun makers to come together and to continue in this place and continue on, because without them, there would only be a memory at this time. So we really do thank those two most especially. And then there are the other volunteers, who I like to call the luminaries, who are providing important and ongoing support for this vision, and who are in this way helping Chelsea too. And these include Martin Steinfeld, Joe Lamner, Eli Wolf, James Hyacinth, James Duros, who's helping us with some videography today as well. And we'd also like to thank Sean and Caitlin from Helix Cafe for being so supportive today and helping us with this remembrance, but also for their supportive presence since they opened next door. We're also grateful to TK Photography for offering their services tonight. And finally, Brian and the Green Element, an area nonprofit who's taken us under their wing and assisting us to lay a corporate foundation that can function in the future. In recounting our gratitudes, I want to come back and say a few words about those that have actually very much saved the quality of my own existence this last year. First, to my daughter Erin, without whose love and support, her mother and I would not be the people we are today. She's managed to keep us afloat, even as she was doing this work for herself. She was that same kind of support for her sister over many years as well, which I know her sister deeply appreciated and mentioned to me. Colleen has been a stalwart support through stormy seas in some way which would not have been possible with a lesser soul. Finally, I wish to thank Chelsea, who is absent here in body only. In grieving the loss of a miracle, we finally remember that we have encountered the miracle and been graced with its presence, sparkling moments of wonder over many decades. We are fortunate indeed. We've been shaped by our relationship with Chelsea, each in our own ways, and that shared growth will continue for as long as we recollect her ways, her words, her warmth of caring. I hear her voice daily. It's often wistful, but it's also often dry. And she leaves me with a smile to go along with a tear, and that is sweet. Thanks to you all for joining us in this journey today, and whenever the thought of her returns to you. And I'll leave this now for anyone else who would like to make a few.
I'll just say, too, I want to express my gratitude. This place, the bookstore, is, it was just a dream of Chelsea's. It was her safe place, her baby, and so much more than the books and the place is the community. We're feeling that so much today, and we know that that's where her love was and where the heart of this place was, and we just want to thank you so much for being that part of her life, for supporting us through this loss and supporting each other through this loss. We just want you to know it means more to us than we could put into words. To the heirloom community, we love you.
the idea is to get more people involved. We'll have board. If we want to get more involved, we can. But the idea is to kind of keep Chelsea's community going. So that's really special.
So, and we're gonna unmute the people joining through Zoom. So thank you for everyone who was not able to be here in person, who also is with us today. So we can open it up as well to anybody joining virtually. If anyone wants to say any words, and if not, I just echo what my friend said and just so very much appreciate the love and support from everyone. It just is really, really special. It amazes me each time someone comes up and shares their story with us as to what their experience and relationship is like with Chelsea. It fills me up so much, and this is just really amazing. So thank you all.
If anybody on Zoom would like to say anything, feel free to do so. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Linda Cook.
Hi, Linda. We've come together this evening so that people can have an opportunity to share a few moments together, and we've had that. And it's been delightful again to have everybody. We have a slideshow of the pictures from the past, both long past as well as more recently from the shop. And anybody who would like to sit and watch some of those is free to do so. Thanks for coming, everybody. It's been a great day. Thank you.
Stuart Diamond, the Chicago Mall. We'd rather not to know each other very well. We might know.
Oh, did you come in here, Gary?
If he did, it wasn't when I was here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this version
Like that.
Oh, is this enough?
Yes, you're good.
Oh, sorry, you said song and I got doing a song. I'm playing the piece, so I thought someone was gonna sing. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Sue.
I thought I'd play a Scottish lament for Chelsea. I wish I could be there in Chicago, but I'm stuck in LA. But anyway, this is a Scottish lament that was actually written by a sister for her brother when he died, and it's called the Lament. And I'm going to play it on the bass flute, and I'm going to stand up so you can see the instrument better. Sorry for that more composition. Did anyone ever see the bass flute before?
Never.
No.
Chelsea likes Jethro Tull.
It doubles as kitchen plumbing. Yeah, it's a pretty neat instrument. It plays an octave below the regular flute. And it's, I don't know what, I should have turned my volume up. Could you hear it okay?
Oh, yeah. Really, really good.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's a very haunting instrument. When I play the regular flute on Zoom, it's to make. When I play the regular flute on Zoom, it's too shrill, you know. So I think the bass flute works great.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you, Frank. Chelsea would right.
For sure. Absolutely.
So do I need to tune out because of the slideshow?
No, we're done. Actually, Tracy, you wanted to say a few words? That'd be great.
What?
We have a speaker.
We have a speaker. We have another speaker.
Yeah, I saw.
Yes.
Okay. Most of Chelsea's life and mine, I'm a cousin of Chelsea's and her family, but we live geographically, so I wasn't near her for much of her life, but I'm so grateful that during my time in Chicago, that we got to know her a little bit better, and so excited about the times that we were able to see her going to Northwestern and setting up heirloom books and her joy in that, and just a little bit that more we got to know her while she was here. Such a person with a zest for life and so welcoming whenever we came by, and just open to all in the community, sharing people's writings and poetry and paint artistic works on the wall. And just you could just sense how she valued everybody who walked in the door. And I guess I just wanted to also say thank you to each person who's here, because if you're here, it means that Chelsea touched you or impacted you, or heirloom books at some point in your life. And so I thank you for that too, because she impacted my husband, and I'm very deeply, and really miss her very much.
Thank you, Tracy.
So we don't have anyone else who wants to share. We'll wrap up the Zoom portion, and then people can continue to mill about for a little while. So.
Thank you all.
Thanks for coming to Zoom. Bye-bye all.
Take care. Thank you.